everyone. How are y'all doing? Come on in, come on in, come on in. So, I wanted to come back today. I may air this tomorrow, which today is Tuesday, tomorrow's Wednesday. I'm not for sure. Or I may air it tonight. Who knows? Um, but it will be pre-recorded. This is pre-recorded. So if I'm going in and out, ain't nothing I can do about it because I don't even hear it. I don't even know. But if I do, just bear with me and it'll come back. Okay. So I'm coming back to talk about the little girl, Keimani Latigue. Latigue. Hey everyone, come on in, come on in, come on in. How are y'all doing? Welcome. Don't forget to hit that like button, please. And don't forget to share as well. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the notification bell so that you could be notified each and every time I do a video or I go live. All right, let's get into this. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna put up my my disclaimer. And it says, copyright disclaimer under the Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. All right, so when I got off live, y'all, I watched my show, Love and Hip Hop. And after Love and Hip Hop went off, if y'all hear noise in the background, my TV is on, so don't get sidetracked. Listen to that. I'm sorry, y'all. Next time it won't be like this. But anyway, I was watching Love and Hip Hop, and after Love and Hip Hop went off, I started digging up more on Keimani story because I wanted to see if her classmates or teachers or anybody reached out. One of her teachers did, and I'm going to read that for y'all. I did it on my live and I'll do it on here. Also, I found out that her basketball coach also had said something. So first I will go to what her teacher said, and then I'll try to get the basketball coach. Let's see. Okay. So the teacher's name is Kayleen Ann on Facebook. And she says, I am not okay. I tried so effing hard to get her removed from this environment. Sweet baby, my heart is broken. The system is effing broken. I am sick, but mostly just sad. I enjoy being able to teach her, give her a hug every single morning she came into school because that was all she ever wanted. Her friends tried, I tried, the school staff tried, no one listened. They wouldn't allow her to have a voice, and now she's dead. Thank you, Toledo's Children's Services, for your lack of effing caring for these children. So, she also, someone commented up under there and she tagged them and she says, they absolutely need to be held accountable. We called so many times, concerned parents called, bus drivers called. This is the outcome. She would undoubtedly be alive today had they listened. She said, I was her teacher. She told us she didn't feel safe. She told us she was terrified to go home. We all saw the marks, the bruises, the injuries. I made multiple reports to CPS trying to get her the help she desperately needed to keep her safe. All of our voices were left unheard. CPS should be held accountable. We told them over and over. Okay. So she hadn't seen her mom, I think, in like 3 or 4 years. I'm finding so much stuff out, y'all. I'm getting overwhelmed, really. So she hadn't seen her mom, so I couldn't imagine not being able to tell my mom, or if I did, she didn't listen, or I don't know what the relationship was between her and her mom, why it was so distant. I don't know. But Somebody should have rescued this girl from this nightmare. So y'all all know that she was on she was on basketball team. She was on a basketball team, and her coach said something as well. So I'm gonna find out. I'm gonna find what the coach said, and I'm gonna share it, and I'm gonna read it to y'all. So just bear with me. Her coach name is Regina Williams. Um, I hope I can find it. Ooh, yeah, here it is. Yeah, I don't pay this notes. That's Mama D talking in the back. Okay, so her name is Regina Smith Phillips, and she says, I'm still in disbelief. I tossed and turned all night. My ministry comes from me coaching young girls. Coaching is my way of giving back and being there for players like my coaches did for me. I have always told them I have an open door policy. If you can't talk to your parents, slash guardian, teacher, or friend, come talk to me. Things Keimani told me while taking her home from practice. She never played organized basketball, but loved playing street basketball or street ball with her friends. She was a gamer. Coach me and step, coach me and coach me and my stepbrother step stay up all night playing. Excuse me. Any money she received, she saved for gaming equipment. She wanted to be a veterinarian. She had a 3.5 GPA. She loved McDonald's, went every day after practice. She loved playing with her siblings. Things I told her: you play better if you had glasses. After weeks of practicing with no glasses, I took her to the eye doctor appointment. Aww. You have such good potential. Stick with it. She told me she really didn't like playing at the school. She just did it to stay out of the house. I can't wait to see how you grow and mature. Education is a way out. God has a purpose for your life. You're a beautiful young lady inside and out. She told me so many other things as well. I was praying for a different outcome. To see her walk through the doors of the basketball banquet tonight with her infectious smile that we were supposed to have today, but postponed for a later date. We all have more questions than we have answers. But what I do know is what happens in the dark always comes to the light. You may get by, but you won't get away. This baby's life had a purpose, and it may have been to expose those that thought they could keep hurting children. Hold your babies a little closer because Keimani will surely be missed. Oh. And then this is her picture, and this is her. Okay, so that's her playing. And then, let's see. This is so sad. I hate this. Another young girl. Lord, we still mourning over Nasiah. And then this, and I don't know, this is all horrible, but I hate that this is happening to these babies.
your information freely available on the internet makes it easier for anyone to impersonate you online or even try to find you in real life. You want to get your name, age, email, phone number, and home address off of the internet.
Reporting live in Toledo, Silver Barker, WTOL 11.
We learned today that Keimani was a 7th grader at Spring Elementary in North Toledo. Students there were in mourning over the loss of their fellow student. Michael Sandlin joins us in studio with more on her background at school. And Michael, I understand Spring Elementary was especially important for her.
Well, Jeff, according to TPS leaders, for a long time, Keimani struggled to find a school that worked for her. She was in and out of 6 different schools and often struggled with behavioral issues. But she found a home at Spring Elementary, developing a positive reputation, even making it on the honor roll. TPD sent out this statement, writing, quote, "The students and staff at Spring Elementary are saddened by the loss of their friend and classmate, Keimani Latigue. Counselors were at the school yesterday and again today to help students and employees cope with this tragedy. The district's 2 therapy dogs are also at the school. Keimani will be remembered as being very personable and someone who got along well with others." Now, we also caught up with a classmate of Keimani's who we found holding up a sign honoring her lost friend outside of her school. Now, with permission from her mom, she told us about who Keimani was to her and how people at school felt today following the news of her death.
She was like smart, and then she used to do her work. Sometimes she used to show me how to do some of the works inside my classroom because I didn't understand it. I've seen some people crying and stuff, a lot of people crying. And then people just like not talking how they usually talk, like talking kind of sad and low.
Now, Fisher tells me she hopes Keimani is remembered for her kindness, something the school actually planned to recognize. Keimani was set to win a kindness award later this week, an award she now will never be able to receive. In studio, I'm Michael Sandlin for WTOL 11.
Having conversations with others, especially kids, about Keimani Latigue's murder can be difficult. Megan Hartnett joins us in the newsroom. Megan, how should parents navigate talking about this with their kids?
Kaylee, parents should be aware of what social media and what information their kids are consuming. There are tons of posts and news articles about Keimani and what happened, but not all are factual, and some may have more information than a kid can handle. Representatives from the organization Parents of Murdered Children tell me parents should meet their kid at whatever level they can handle. I was also told it's important for parents to reassure their kids that this is an abnormal situation. No one should force their kids to talk about it, but parents should be honest with kids when they ask questions.
You should never put them in a situation where they feel like it's none of their business. It is. They're going to live with this the rest of their lives as well, and they need to be treated in a way is dependent on their maturity level, and just keep, telling them you're always there for them.
Representatives from Parents of Murdered Children say school counselors are great resources for kids to have when navigating what happened. And it's important to let kids talk about this with their friends. Reporting in the newsroom.
So that was from her school, her classmates, her teacher, and her coach. They are speaking out. Everybody is devastated. This girl went to school authorities, her friends' parents. Everybody repeated this. Everybody reported this. And what was happening to her, the bruises, the grapes, everything, and it fell on deaf ears. It's near and dear to my heart because my son is the same age as all these girls, Janiyah McMichaels, Naziah Harris, Kanaya Baker, Keimani Latigue, like they all between 13 and 14 years old. It's crazy, like, and it just keep going. Like, you can't help but wonder, like, who's next? Who's gonna be next? So for the ones that For the ones that asked about the dad was shot by authorities. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm back. So it's just an overall sad thing. I'm sorry, my son is messing with me, y'all. But yeah, it's just the overall. It's sad. Oh no, no, no! I know what I'm saying. Sorry, y'all. That sidetracked me. The dad. The dad was in Columbus, Ohio. He was shot. He's in the hospital, but he is now charged with um murder. His charges went up. He disappearance and murder. I think it is. Let me see. Let me double check. I'm gonna double check because I see a lot of people is not like this story is happening so fast to a point where people not keeping up. Like, because when one, what in the world? Okay, hold on. When one thing come out, another come out. I'm trying to find it. Just give me a second. I'm trying to find it, y'all.
Was murdered, raped, had her hands cut off, and her throat almost cut off. This is an absolute, and I'll tell you right now, the wrong town to come to if you murder somebody. Our SWAT team will go out looking for you. This case is one of the most horrific cases I ever heard. This is a 14-year-old that was murdered, raped, had her hands cut off, and her throat almost cut off. This is an absolute animal that came into our town. I understand some of your editors won't let you print the word animal or view the word animal. If people are more offended to how I'm describing him, how he treated that girl, that's on them, not on me. Again, I'm glad our officers are okay. Our SWAT are the best of the best. We send a message. You murder somebody, do not come to this town.
So y'all see that he's captured. He's in the hospital. Captured.
I'll tell you right now, the wrong town to come to if you murder somebody.
So he is captured. For the ones that is confused, he is captured. Okay, he is captured. He got shot. He was apprehended. He was in the hospital, and he is being charged with the murder and disappearance. Okay, so on here, I'm sorry that it took me so long to try to find something. I didn't mean for it to be that long, but so on this video, we talked about her peers and her the school authorities spoke out, and then tomorrow we'll see what the day brings because this case just keeps getting more interesting, more interesting, more interesting. Let me tell y'all, I follow that Naziah Harris case too. And I every day it was solid. Golly. And I'm feeling overwhelmed with this case. I'm like, golly, every time you turn around it's something. But I'm praying for everybody that loved her dearly and sincerely. I'm praying for you all. R.I.P. Keimani Latigue. And I'm sure, they'll be doing something up there where they had a visual. So I know they'd be probably doing something else. But this is all I got for right now for this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to turn your notification bells on so that you will be notified each and every time I go live or I drop a video. See you all. Bye.